hungry, but I'm also tired. And I hate when I feel that way because it doesn't make the situation any better. Bendiciones, and welcome back to my channel. Before I forget, let me go ahead and put my little YouTube crown on and tell you guys that while you're here, make sure you smash that thumbs up button, like and subscribe, and turn on your notification bell so that you can be alerted whenever your girl be up in the kitchen doing her little pate patelito, patelito, pate 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 patelito, patelito, pate patelito, and all the other debacles that I be going through. If you want to be alerted and be on point when I am popping up, because as you can tell, I just be popping in on y'all. Let me tell you, it better out there. Hold on. I'm tired. Let me get my earrings. Do you need better lighting? Y'all want me to get better lighting? Yeah, let me get better lighting. Y'all want to come with me upstairs to get the light? No, it's going to be too much. Just wait right here. Make yourself comfortable. Get agua? You want some water? I'll bring you water. Don't worry. I'm here. Do not worry. She went to go get the light. Here goes your water. Oh. That's probably a little too bright. Is that better? What you mean what happened earlier? Nothing. Okay, so let me explain to you a concept. Do y'all watch cooking shows like Chopped and stuff like that? Well, you know what? Let me fix the lighting first. I'm feeling my Mariah Carey fantasy, and if the lighting is not perfect, she cannot show up. Okay, this is a little better. I ain't wearing no makeup either. Yeah, but it's okay. You could go ahead. Okay. Cute. All right. I won't be loud. So So if you watch the show like Chopped and all that, oh, this is so bright. The show like Chopped and stuff, you know that they be giving them like a mystery box. So I went to H Mart because I like H Mart. I like the supermarket. It's really, really nice. And it be having like exotic fruits. I had to go back and put some mangosteens because I was feeling my bougie fantasy and I thought that I had it. And I thought that it said the mangosteens were $12.99 for a packet of them. But no, they're $12.99 a pound. So they wound up being $29, which was a bit too rich for my blood as of now. But that's soon to change because, you know, the universe is always, always conspiring with me and opening up doorways and gateways and loopholes and, you know, little alleyways for all the abundance to come flood in my life. But until the universe starts, you know, working out, I had to put them back. But whatever. I like going to H Mart. They have exotic fruits. If y'all remember the girl that I low-key had a crush on, who was flirting with me at my old job before I started training at this job, and she would call me her mangosteen. Yeah. So I have a history with mangosteens. I don't know. This lighting is so bad. It's like you can't even see me. It's like, does she even exist? She's giving Casper the Friendly Ghost. I think it's the lighting from above. I think it's just too... Is this better? Is less light better? Which I think. Because this is giving me white cast too. But y'all can see me. It looks better without this. Hold on, let's... It's the overhead lighting. I knew it. I knew it was the overhead lighting. Wow. Do not light me from above. It's unflattering. This is a lot better. So I went to H Mart because on top of that, like, I've shared this before on my channel and stuff like this. And now that I've shared that vlog, if you have not watched that vlog and you're new to my channel, you're like, what did I stumble across? It's been 8 minutes and she still hasn't cooked. Welcome. Hi, my name is Meeshee. Soy una loca, but it's all good and love here. And we're growing every single day. But if you guys know, I just recently put out there that I'm like dating, you know, dating. She's single. Hello. Hi, if you're new. My name is Michelle Meeshee, Brooklyn to those who know. Well, that's what I'll be telling my little sneaky link dates. I'll be telling them my name is Brooklyn. I don't need them calling me out of my government. Like, you don't know me that well. We don't know each other yet. Let's see if we make it past date 5. How about that? People are like this, first date, first date. What about the second and the third and the fourth and the fifth? When does that happen? Because your girl, she hasn't gotten there yet. She hasn't gotten there yet. I've gone to the first and it never leads to the second. But we're going into a whole side tangent. Child, let me tell you. Life is complicado, but it's exciting at the same time. So I'm in H Mart because just so you know, I go to H Mart because I am a capital H. And whatever you want to fill the blank in is what you want to call me. Una mujer de la calle? Perhaps. Who knows? I'm so elusive nowadays. But, what was I even talking about? Oh, H Mart. I like that supermarket because I recently, and I think that this is what sparked me like wanting to like date and stuff, is that I recently like pursued a man for the first time. Like, I actually pursued him. Like, I looked at him, I said, I'm gonna get him. And even though it didn't work out at the end, I got him hook, line, and sinker. Whew. Let's cook, let's cook, let's cook, and let's talk. Oh my God, the gossip is real. Estamos bochinchando aquí como unas putas, como unas putas. Estamos aquí bochinchando. If you don't know what that means, we are gossiping like bitches. Estamos bonchinchando como unas putas aquí en esta cocina. Ya. So, you already know, soy una caribeña, I'm Caribbean. I have some plátano. But I also got this jackfruit because it looks interesting. I got radish sprouts because I never even knew that that was a thing. And it's cute because it gives you like fancy like micro salads that you get at like Michelin star restaurants. I'm going to teach you how to make that restaurant quality food here in the kitchen. It's going to be no fuss and you're going to be looking at things that you probably never ate before. And you're like, I wonder how she came up with that recipe. I don't know. I just look at food differently. When I see ingredients, I'm like, I feel like I could make that into this and this into that and that into that. And then I just make it happen. So, you know, that's where we're at. I got some radishes because if I have radish sprouts, I should at least reunite it with what it evolves to. So it's kind of like a full circle. I went from being a sprout to now a full-blown radish, baby. She's a full-blown radish. And she's about to be in a movie with Tiffany Haddish. I didn't say that. Didn't tell you that. Might have to delete this live, you know. She has signed an NDA. She has, honey. I also got some avocados, but we're not going to talk about that. I also got an onion. And if y'all nice, I might just go to the car and do what people do at the function. You already know what happens in Thanksgiving. We all have those people that go off to the car right before the food is ready. And when they come back, they're ready to eat. So I might make a dessert that's really, really bougie and so super simple to make. And one of the ingredients are in the car, so I'll have to go to the car anyway. But if y'all behave yourselves and y'all really, you know, show a girl some love and are really enjoying this live, because there's 40 people watching me and there's only 26 people giving me a thumbs up. But, you know, a girl can't live in a room that doesn't have haters on her. I mean, if they're not hating on you, then you're not even being spoken about in the room. So I went to Mart because the guy that I pursued, he's Asian, and we spoke about a lot of things, but I spoke about cooking, and I made him something to eat. I made him the plátano balls with cheese that I made on my channel, the plantain balls. I took this and I boiled it and I put butter and then I wrapped it. But I put cheese in the middle. I made plátano balls on my channel. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch it. But I made plátano balls and I made him plátano balls. Oh, child, in the day that I went, I actively pursued this man. Let me tell you that. Me, a woman who was with a man for 4 years, and we weren't even in a real relationship, but we're not going to talk about that. Child, I've never been in a real relationship. I've been in situationships. Talk about have a, as she holds a knife, right? I'm like, only been in situationships. Maybe because you're holding a knife like a crazy woman, but we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. Ooh, crazy. She's crazy. No, we're not Okay, we're not doing that. You know, sometimes you get with a man who treats you really, really bad and you put up with it because you think that you can do better. And then you realize later on in life, after you've done the healing and the necessary growth and you lose everything, you live in your truck and you're stuck in the middle of a pandemic and you don't know what you're going to do and how you're going to eat and where you're going to use the bathroom, and you're taking showers at the beach, and then finally you come to the realization, wait, I think I'm a bad bitch. I think I'm actually living my dreams. I think I'm actually have transformed from that little scared girl. And now she's emerged a full-blown woman who's going on dates. Let's have a fucking 360. A 360 moment for the growth. Hello? Finally, it's happened to me right in front of my face, and I just cannot hide it. It's meeting Mr. Wrong led me to this, and now I'm in my kitchen. I'm singing this, and I am cutting plátanos with this knife, and I am thinking about that night that we had a fight. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Finally, it's happened to me right in front of my face, and I just cannot hide it. Finally, oh, finally. Felt that. So vamos a pelar el plátano. We're going to peel the plantain. Look at that. Look how easy that is. You just got to grab it and show it who's boss. And you're like this. Oh, tú crees que tú eres hombre, right? Tú crees que tú eres hombre. You want to raise your hand at me? Have you seen what I could do with a plátano? Have you seen what I could do with a plátano? You know why you haven't seen what I could do with a plátano? Because you're lazy behind literally be in the room playing the freaking Xbox. The Xbox that I worked 3 jobs so that I can buy you for Christmas. And what did you get me for Christmas? A gym membership. A gym membership. And it wasn't even a freaking gym membership that was exclusive. You didn't get me no Orange Theory. You didn't get me no Lifetime Fitness. You didn't even get me no 24-hour fitness. You got me a freaking $10 freaking plan at Planet Fitness. And you got yourself one too. And then you had the audacity to make me walk to the gym. I was sneaking snacks the whole entire time. And I remember the time that we were in the car and I went to go get gas because, again, I was with a little boy who didn't have his license, and I drove him around on the passenger side of, but we're not going to get into that. And he found the wrappers that I had not thrown away, had the nerve to say something to me. If only. But like I said, she has done a transformation. She is here. She's living her truth. She is slaying the day, and we're doing it. So I was pursuing Prince Eric. That's what I named him. Oh my God, he's Asian. Oh my God. I don't want this to sound fetishizing because, hello, I'm trans, Afro-Latina, thick, all of that. I have been fetishized and sexualized all my life. All my life. I had to fight. A thick trans woman with a head full of curls ain't safe in this world full of menses. I lost Prince Eric. But I'll kill him dead before I let him beat me again. So you keep advising him like you do, House of Realness. If you want a dead prince. I couldn't sleep at night. And I been wondering why. All right. Back to the plantain and back to the story. Why was I thinking about him? I said black to the story because I was thinking about him. But we're not going to talk about that. And I'm cutting up plátano. Child, flashbacks. I'm going through something. Hold on, give me a minute. Oh, maybe I should call him. Oh, no, he's so bad. Shouldn't call him. Not my ex. Oh, please. Please. Is it my ex? You think that he had something like this? He wishes. He wishes that it would be hard like this. Please. We're not doing him any favors. I mean, your hair's uneven. You look dusty. But we're not going to talk about that. Yeah, no, we're not talking about him. We're talking about somebody else. And no, we're not talking about Snake Daddy because I have not seen his eggplant emoji pics. All right? So if you think I've seen eggplant emoji pics from Snake Daddy, I have not seen it yet. But I can't wait. I'm going to do the video. We're going to see it together, and it's going to be a whole thing. I cannot wait. I'm going to cut it a little differently because I'm going to be treating these plantains a little different than normal tostones. I'm going to cut them in 4 directly half point because we're going to do one of those bougie accoutrements, those little bougie appetizers that you get at the Michelin star, and they be like the size of like the palm of your hand or even smaller. Like you'll go to a Michelin star restaurant and they'll have the audacity. I've never seen it, but I've seen shows from people that got money, you know. They go to fancy places, and you know I'm bougie. I want to go to fancy places too. But she ain't got the cointina. You'll go to the table and they'll do this. And you look at that like, you know that my gap is bigger than what you put on that plate? That could literally get stuck in my tooth. That is a choking hazard. Put some more on my plate. And then you had the nerve. You think I'm going to pay like close to $500, and that's not including the drinks. And on top of that, all the sides are a la carte. And you think, you bugging. You bugging. Take that back to the chef. He tripping. He tripping. He may have gotten all these. We're not going to even go there. But he may have gotten all these knuckleheads fooled. But nah, he's pulling wool off of sheep clothing. That don't make no sense. I could be a chef too. I could serve you micro food and tell you, pay me $1,000. That don't make no sense. Freaking one radish and a freaking plantain. But we're going to do a little bougie sandwich so that when you have a little dinner party or something like that, you want people to come over. Or maybe you met somebody that actually is worth your time and you want to kind of like impress them. And you want them to be like, oh, did you go to culinary school? You could tell them, no, baby. No, baby. I got a homegirl named Meeshee. Ella una loca. She's a little crazy, but we love her. She be teaching me how to chef it up in the kitchen. And you never had nothing like this. I guarantee it. So we're going to like transfer this whole function and party over there. But I'm going to show you the other ingredients. Like I said, radish sprouts because anything small and micro is fancier. Let me tell you something. In the culinary world, everything small. Hear me out. Everything small is fancier. I have a little theory about these chefs. I've particularly never had sex with a chef before, but maybe they have a small dick complex. And go down this rabbit hole with me, indulge me. Maybe this whole micro trend started with these chefs because they were trying to make people accept things that are micro so that when they like present their penis in the moment and someone sees that it's micro, they're like, oh wow, it's like, oddly it's like a fancy penis, you know? And like the pubes around it, it reminded me of the micro salad you gave me at lunch. This actually reminds me of the whole entire plate that you served me, just micro. It's really fancy. That's what I think. So I think all these chefs got little penises, and that's why they make everything micro, because they want you to like not like, they don't want you to like things big. They want you to like things small, and they want you to think that small things are fancier and they're cute and they're more expensive. That's what I think. That's just me. You don't have to believe me. But I got that. I also got some jackfruit that I'm going to try. It's in a bag. Never had this before. It's from Trader Joe's. You pop it in the microwave. I can't believe I just said that, but I'm going to pop this in the microwave. And we're going to chef it up. Also, I'm not going to use this yellow onion. I'm going to use a red onion. Red onion just gives me more Latina. And we're also going to use mozzarella cheese. You don't have to use the cheese. I'm using the cheese. We're following each other, right? We're just the cheese. That's it. Let me cut up this onion first. How are you guys doing tonight? Are y'all having fun with me? Are we having fun together? You know what I'm saying? Half of y'all are like mad because you're like, damn, she always gotta come so late, and I'm actually having fun with her, and she's being really funny, and she's going on, and she's on a tangent. She must be on sativa. No, unfortunately, I'm not on sativa. My job has not given me any free sativa or any free weed as of lately, and I will be going back to my original shop pretty soon. Still not yet, but pretty soon. So I don't think they're trying to give me anything for free before I leave. But no, I have not smoked Miss Sativa. Miss Sativa had to be put on pause because Miss I need a mattress, Miss I need a MacBook, Miss I need my car insurance, Miss I need my tags, Miss I have a ticket, Miss I have 3 tickets, Miss I just got a ticket. They come first. So we got to address those misses and handle them and knock them out. And then we can get to little Miss Sativa. But until then, priorities overset Miss Sativa, and Miss Sativa got put aside. So she is not on no Miss Sativa. So don't be shady in the comments and be like, she is having too much fun. She is so high. Oh, I just said in the video that I was going to smoke. Okay. Full disclosure, because I know you're going to be like, this she was lying. She was lying. She said that if we were good, she was going to go to the car and she was going to smoke because she had to get an ingredient to make the dessert. So now she's telling me that she got her priorities straight. Make your mind up. Make your mind up. Are you smoking or are you not smoking? No, I haven't smoked. And if you want to know something from a smoker, okay, is that sometimes we keep roaches, okay? The bougie in me wants to be one of those chicks that like, that's a roach. I don't smoke that. But then the freaking frugal side of me is like, those roaches could really, you know, add up, and then she could open up the bud and she could put it in a little bowl and then she could smoke it. So I didn't want to come out clean and say that I'm going to be smoking roaches because I didn't want y'all to roast me and be like, ah, she be smoking roaches. Soon she going to have like dark marks on her lips. I don't have no dark marks on my lips, so don't be trying to play me. Ugh. So, your girl is humbled, and she's going to be smoking roaches. If I smoke, and that's my business. I'm in California, and it's legal. Mind your business. Always be my business and stuff. Like, you my father. You're not my father or my mother to be telling me nothing about smoking. I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to do what I want. Remember Maury? When they would have the young girls? And they'll be like 13. I'll be like this. I'll be going through my mother's purse. And I'll be stealing her money. And I'll be taking her cigarettes. And I don't be coming home. I'll be running away. And I want to have a baby. And yes, I'm 13. I'll be talking to older men. I'll be talking to older men on the internet. And my mother can't stop me. My mother? Who? You will never see my mother on Maury. She had us, Bella, whips. Whips and lashings. That was our Maury show. Whips and lashings. Oh, you want to act up, right? Look how thinly sliced I'm doing these onions because everything has to be micro. The more smaller it is, the more thinner, the more like difficult it looks, the more money you can charge, and the more fancier it looks, and the more people are impressed. So just take your time with this part and do it razor paper thin because we want to be fancy and we want to be bougie. So because we are doing something fancy, you don't need a lot of onions. You just need a couple of slivers, like 1 or 2 for each garnish or side is perfectly fine. We got the onions cut. We got the micro sprouts. We got the avocado. We have the plantain cut. Okay, let's take this function to the stove. We're ready. I think we're ready to transition to the stove. What's 15 stories for Oprah? What is that? What are y'all trying to say? That I'm going to be on the Oprah show? Thank you. Thank you for manifesting that for me. When the thought in me hears the clicking and she's like this. But then the actual rational person in my brain is like, girl, you are not in the strip club, and that is gas. That is not the club, and that is not a ticking of a twerking. That is a twicking of a, that is a twicking. That is a ticking of gasolina, and bitch, you was about to blow up. So do not play and be dancing. That is not the time to dance. You need that twerking spirit out of you. You need that twerking spirit out of you. What you is compelled by that twerking monster. That twerking demon that has all of these women of these ages lost their mind. Gyrating and shaking their hips. She got that demon of sexuality. A woman gyrating her hips and owning her sexuality. That is not of God. But I'm going to go party and I'm going to drink more than communal wine. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. We about to go there. And this is not about all the pastors. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I lived in the South where there was, like in New York, there's a corner store on each corner. In the South, there's probably 2 churches on each corner. All right? 2 churches. There's more churches than there is anything else. There's more churches in the South than there is McDonald's. I probably guarantee it. So, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? They be sitting there preaching the word, preaching, and there be married men. They be all of this, right? Fornicating Monday through Saturday. Then they go to church Sunday and they think they sanctified. I went to church. Oh, yes, I did. I go to church every Sunday faithfully. But you a dog Monday through Saturday. Child, get out my face. Was you not just... Oh, we're not going to talk about that, right? How you was trying to talk to me, but you got a whole wife that you go on church with on Sunday. Make that make sense. Aren't you... And isn't that your wife? Oh, because she ain't innocent either. She ain't innocent either. Please. Let me tell you something. If you people watch, you see a lot of things. I've sat in a lot of parking lots crying my eyes out alone. But that's a whole nother story. I've spent a lot of time in parking lots crying my eyes out. And you see a lot of these desperate housewives, these pastor wives. They come out of their nice houses in the South and they meet up with men in the parking lot. Scandalous. And they have the nerve to talk about a free woman like me. A woman can never be too proud or too bold. She can never be too proud or too bold. You know, sometimes I feel like Sugar Avery. But, yep, in the parking lot, scandalous, while their husbands are at work. But we're not gonna talk about the husbands be doing it too. Oh, please. The South is one big hypocrisy. A walking contradiction. It's like you taking a time machine back to the past and you're sitting here like, oh, so y'all really in denial. In the South, y'all really in denial. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Y'all really tripping over there. I'm glad I got out of there. With my life. Barely. So we have the cast iron heating, a little bit of avocado oil. We are going to test the oil. Oh, she is hot and ready. So we're going to dip her. Oh. Tenga cuidado. The oil could be disrespectful at times. You don't want to burn yourself. Are you guys still having fun? I know y'all want the dessert, but y'all probably not going to get that today because I'm starving, actually. So I'm going to bust this down in real time. Bust it down, Tatiana. I want to see you bust down. And this is the part where you're cooking. I want you to know that anything you do around your food is absorbing that, right? Your food is absorbing that. So if you having an argument on the phone, don't be cooking. Don't be cooking because you're putting all that energy in your food. Don't do that. So what I do is I be dancing. I be like, bust down, Tatiana. I want to see you bust down. Turn it up and shake that shit. Shake that. Or whatever. Have fun. Like, cooking should never be complicated. It should never stress you out. It should make you feel happy. It should make you feel loved. Put some love songs. So I hope. Wait. So I gave her my jacket for you to hold. Told you to wear it when you were cold. Or like a love song like, I'll make love to you like you want me to. And I'll hold you tight, baby, all through the night. You know what I'm saying? Like if I had a partner and I was cooking for my man, I would put those Sade songs. You giving me the sweetest taboo. That's why I'm in love with you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I feel you're just too good for me. Never that. Never that. I'm too good for you, but we're not going to talk about that. But are you guys having fun? Luis Rodriguez said, you are hysterical tonight, woman. Are you having fun with me? These are the plátanos. I'm going to give y'all a POV of me cooking. And I don't want y'all to be telling people that I be smoking roaches either. You hear me? I be having to tell y'all stuff. Sometimes I think that y'all don't really be on my side because when I be going live, y'all be spilling all my tea. Like, y'all don't be knowing who watching. Like, I don't be needing to get caught up with, you know, these menses. These menses, honey. She is single. So I need y'all not to be blowing me up and be like, aha, Michelle be smoking roaches. Did you tell him that? Did you tell him you be smoking roaches? And while you tell him that you smoke roaches, tell him that you're trans. Ha ha, did you tell him? And I'm like, yo, you is that friend. You is that friend that always be hating in the corner. You is, you know what? We're not going to talk about that. Oh, I'm going to make a fancy sandwich, like an open-faced sandwich. Something bougie, something cute, something impressive that takes minimal effort. Look at that. That's cute. That's fancy already. That looks fancy. You're giving me something. You give me the sweetest taboo. That's why I'm in love with you. You're giving me You're giving me the sweetest taboo. That's why I'm loving you. Sometimes I feel you're just too good for me. You're giving me the sweetest taboo. Okay, I need the radish. Because we're going to set this up so quick. Y'all going to be like, wow, that looks good. And she made that so quick, too. Because we're not trying to be here all day. I already had y'all here for 40 minutes playing around with y'all. I play too much. Remember, you want it thin, so take your time. Thin radishes. Okay. Thin radishes. Boom. Okay. Now, I don't have a tostonera. A tostonera is the thing that you smash plantains with. So don't make it complicated on yourself. You just gotta smash it. So I'm gonna use the back of this knife to smash the plantain. Because you know, plantains, you double fry. There you go. Ahí está. Boom. That wasn't hard, right? Coat this with oil. Uy, está caliente. Remember, this is just came out the fryer, so it is hot. Okay. Boom. 4 of them. Now we're gonna double fry them. This one's cracking a little bit, so just push it together. No worries. Woo. Okay. Boom. And now we're gonna double fry it. So while that's frying, this barbecue jackfruit, microwave, 2-inch slit in the corner to vent. Place sealed, okay. Sorry. There goes the jackfruit in the microwave. Let's do 3 minutes. Grab our plate. Flip this tostón. Damn, hold on. Okay. Let me get... Oh, they had it at Trader Joe's. Oh, wow. That's hot already. Cancel off. Now, just take out the plátanos. Right? So, while they're still hot, you gotta work fast because it won't work. You're gonna take salt, lightly salt the top of the plantains. Then, yeah, you was not letting me try to get the cheese. So I put cheese on 2 of them. Let that just do its thing real quick. Mm-hmm. I think we're gonna move over here. Come over here. Okay. Since I have to do dishes anyway, let's go ahead and transfer this over. Plantain right there, right? See the melted cheese? Cute. That's cute. We're gonna take our barbecue jackfruit. Place that on there. Right? Now that you got that, avocado, because I'm a Caribbean girl. Avocado is like life. And if you don't like avocados, I can't be your friend because you're weird. But we're not going to talk about that. Here, remember, thin. Thin makes it fancy. right? Remember the thin red onions? Right? You see? Do you guys see the vision? Okay. Maybe I'm trying to overcomplicate this. Maybe I'll just leave it as an open face sandwich. And look at that. Look at that. Just like that. Now, was that hard? Was that hard? Let me know. Was that hard? That wasn't hard at all. This was not hard at all. And look how fancy and bougie this is. You can get this at any 5-star restaurant and you would not question it. I promise you. But now let's see if it says anything. The jackfruit has a nice smokiness. The avocado is creamy. The plantain was like almost a little sweet. I didn't even say my prayers. Don't lie to me. Tell me that didn't look mad fancy. Like, you gotta eat it with a pinky up. That lemon, the onion adds this kick. The red onion adds this nice kick that you can only get from raw onions. The jackfruit was 2 and change. The plantain was 35 cents. The avocado was $1. The red onions, 35 cents probably, 30 cents. The radish, I bought 3 for 17 cents. The microgreens were $1 at H Mart. Look at this, a fancy meal. This is the cheese. Whoop, there it is. Since it's fancy, it makes it look more expensive. But it wasn't. Not at all. So easy. I could totally be on Food Network. I'm already gonna get an offer from them, watch. But, whoop, there it is. What did y'all think? You'll take one to go? How do you guys feel? Like, be transparent with me. Were y'all not impressed by that? That was impressive, and it was so simple to make. Minus all the talking, because we're having, you know, we're having a good time. Oh, yeah, I'm going to eat more than one. I'm going to totally eat more than one. I'm actually going to eat all 4. That was, yeah, I'm going to eat all 4. I just showed y'all one, you know, but as soon as I end this live, I'm going to dog down the others. It was good. Yeah. Cooking is not hard. You just have to be creative. You just have to be creative. Y'all want me to do it again? It was so easy. Look. I'm going to show y'all. All this was a fried plantain with cheese on top of it. That's it. The jackfruit from a bag from Trader Joe's. Lay that on there. Then, what do you do after that? Avocado. You want creaminess, right? And it goes with the Caribbean flair that you're trying to give this dish. So that creaminess is almost going to give you a sauce. Right? And you take your red onion. Boom. Your microgreens. Your radishes. There you go. That's simple. If I was a millionaire, you would be on the team. It's a Boricua avocado toast. Oh, yeah. Oh. There you go. A Boricua avocado toast. Huepa. Buen provecho. Mm. Mm. The plantain is perfect. Mm-hmm. You know when the onion has that little layer? I must have not peeled it off. Mm. So good. Imagine if you don't want to do jackfruit, you could do birria meat with a little bit of crema. Make it a Mexican style. Maybe you don't want to do that. Maybe you want to make it Italian style. Fry up the plantain. Put a piece of burrata. Maybe, oh, like fry up the plantain. Put a piece of tomato on top. A slice of cheese, like burrata cheese. Cut that open. Balsamic vinaigrette. And basil. An Italian one. You see, when you have to start thinking about food in a universal way. If you don't like my exact recipe, that's perfectly fine. You can take the idea and the concept and adapt it. Say, for instance, you wanted to make it Korean. plantain in the bottom, kimchi, bulgogi, sesame seeds, and maybe some sesame oil on top. Boom. Some green onions for color. Boom. A Korean one right there. You want me to continue on? So you could take the idea and the concept and tweak the recipe however it fits your life and your lifestyle. That's it. That's simple. I'm going to be on the Drew Barrymore talk show. All right. I love you guys. I had an amazing time with you. I got to clean the kitchen. I've worked in the restaurant world for too long. I don't want to go back. I don't. What fruit? Oh, yeah, I'm not making dessert. I will have to clean. And, yeah. Damn, I feel bad because the dessert is kind of impressive. But it's already late and there's not a lot of people watching. And if I went live again right after this, definitely nobody's going to watch it. It's jackfruit. No, I'm busy. I have a date tomorrow. I think I actually double booked. I have 2 dates tomorrow. I think. One is going to be a lunch date. I'm going to meet up with him at 10. And then the other one's going to be a dinner date. So she don't got to cook tomorrow. She going to have, all she got to do is eat breakfast. Would you ever make Japanese ramyeon soup? Yeah. Mel. I was going to make a peach tort. I was going to make a donut peach tort with a brown sugar bourbon pecan glaze. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you the truth. I was going to make a Hennessy peach tort with brown sugar caramel pecan glaze. That's what I was just going to make in this kitchen, but I will have to clean this kitchen and get ready to bake, and that would be too much. That would be too much. I mean, nobody's watching this now, and it's already late at night. If I went live again to make that, nobody will watch it. Damn, I kind of want dessert too. I definitely want dessert. Awkward. Definitely want dessert. Do it another time. Rest for your dates. Did you guys think I was too much? Did you guys think I was crazy in the early parts of it? Because I was having a blast with y'all, and I think I want to start doing more videos like this. This was so much fun. I just let myself have fun. I had so much fun with you guys. So I'm gonna go. Tengo que limpiar la cocina. I have to clean the kitchen. And until next time. Also, my Dossier video only has 789 likes. Can y'all please help a girl out and go watch that video if you haven't already? Please. So yeah, I'm gonna go. And you guys have a